Welcome to Brian's Table, a food, wellness, and lifestyle channel. I'm Brian Singh. If you're like me, you're always on the hunt for those simple, healthy, and tasty meals that are just great for a weeknight. Today, we're going to make my lamb ragu and pasta. This is one of my favorite meals, and hopefully it will become one of yours. It's super easy, super tasty, and uses ingredients that are readily available, and with a little bit of preparation, you can throw it together very quickly. Let's get to the ingredients. First, we have our lamb ragu. Click up here for the recipe or down below. And then we're going to also include our pasta, our tomato sauce, another one that we have a recipe for. Again, click up here or down below. We got our cheese grater, which we're going to grate the cheese, obviously. We got parsley, fresh parsley, a little bit of olive oil to finish off the dish, and a bit of black pepper. Let's start with the pasta. I maintain a low glycemic diet, so I prefer gluten-free pasta. This one, it's spelt pasta, and it is spelt exactly how it sounds. Today we're going to be using spaghetti, but honestly any long pasta would do. The best one most probably be pappardelle, which is a wide, thin, long pasta, and it just gives the right texture to this dish. Every time we cook pasta, ideally we should weigh it and use your kitchen scale. One thing that is a great investment for every kitchen is a really good quality scale. I have a few recommendations, so just check in the links in the description below. First thing that we're going to do is zero the scale with our container. There we go. Almost there already. A few more. 201, close enough. Once weighed, we're going to put it in the boiling salted water. The pasta is supposed to take 8 minutes to cook, but because I live 1,000 meters above sea level, it's going to take a little bit longer. Here's why. Typically at sea level, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. At my altitude, it's 97 degrees. So we're going to boil the pasta for most probably about a minute extra. It's well distributed and well churned, and it's never neat when you cook long pasta, eh? Takes a little bit of time to make sure everything's properly in the pot, everything is properly submerged, and that the water is boiling before you can move on to anything else. Some say you should add olive oil to the pasta when it's cooking. Don't do that. If you're going to use olive oil, either if it's an olive oil based pasta, you will add it after the pasta is cooked, or to use the finishing oil, as we're going to do today, on the pasta after it's been combined with the sauce. Why do we do this? It's a bit of physics and chemistry. Starch has the ability to help a sauce adhere to the pasta. If you include oil in the pasta water, it creates a film around the pasta, and it will not lead to the sauce adhering properly and giving it the correct mouthfeel and texture. While the pasta is boiling, let's get the sauce going. I just use my pot here, and I just pour my sauce in here. This is the rich San Marzano sauce we made in a previous video. And bring that up to heat, and as it just starts to bubble, we will add the meat, and that's it. You may want to add a bit of salt to season, but you could always, we're going to be getting a bit of salt from the pasta water, so no need to salt that sauce any further. As it starts to bubble, now we add our pulled lamb neck. There we go. As you can see, that's it. You just take your sauce, add your meat, and you are practically at Ragu City. What will happen as this warms up further is that the meat would shred a little bit more, and that would add more texture to the actual dish and distribute it more evenly. You'll see that when we get to that stage. While the pasta is boiling and the ragu is coming together, I'm going to grate the cheese. This one, it is Grana Padano. Most people would typically use Parmigiano Reggiano, which is really the standard grated cheese that you get on most pastas. I prefer this one because it adds a fruitier element to the dish and really complements the richness of the San Marzano tomatoes in the sauce. It is like Parmigiano Reggiano, has a geographic marker. It also has a DOP. That's another guarantee that you're getting a quality product and it's going to taste good. I just grate my cheese into a bowl. I use a fine grate because I find it really distributes quite well on the pasta when it's being served. Let's chop some parsley. I recommend using Italian parsley for this. It's an Italian dish. It's got Italian ingredients. Let's give it a little bit more Italian love. Also, fresh herbs, I like to keep them in a mason jar with a bit of water, keeps them hydrated and fresh and ready to use. Just break off a bunch and let's just chop it fine. Let's just put that in a bowl and have that ready to put on top of our pasta. Great, we're almost at time here. Before you take off your pasta, double check it, make sure that there's a thin white dot through that. We've done that already. And make sure you get a cupful of pasta water, which we're going to be using to thin that out. So just put that aside. Let's turn that off. Ooh, that's going to be hot. And let's drain this. Make sure you shake out as much water as you can. And we're going directly to the pot here. Combine that. It's going to be nice and saucy. And because it's just slightly underdone, al dente, we will be adding a little bit of pasta water to create a little bit of steam and bring this entire dish together. So make sure it's nice and saucy and keep it on low. It's going to be tasty. Put the lid on, have that there for 2 minutes. As we're almost done here, I like to put a bit of cheese on the pasta. And I like to put it in the pot so that way it combines evenly throughout the entire dish. It also adds a bit of richness to the sauce and it distributes that cheese flavor a lot more evenly. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. All right, great. Let's plate up this beauty. Let's just get a good tongue full of pasta and let's just twist it around. So that way we get a good bit there. Carefully bring it over to your plate. Oh, we got to clean up that dot. And do the same here. And what you want to do at this point, as the pros do, is that they also give a little turn of the pasta like that. And to finish it off, we're going to do a drizzle of lovely olive oil. So there, and a little bit here, and a bit of fresh parsley. I'm sure that there's a few Italians watching this, but have no fear. It's very tasty and very authentic in flavor. When you start with good ingredients, it makes cooking easy. Here you have it, a lovely pasta with a lamb neck ragu, literally thrown together in minutes. I like to have this with a salad, something simple. But I would also recommend, this is a good one to enjoy with a Italian wine. If you want to get something that's a great value, go to your liquor store, look for something called a Montepulciano di Abruzzo, which will go beautifully with this. And if you want to spend a little bit more, go for something from the Chianti region. One of my favorite ones is Brancaia Tre. I'm going to put a link to the bottles in the description below. And let's give this a try. I give this a go, cameraman Trent. Oh, really good. Oh my God. Gotta try this. Pretty simple, isn't it?
My God, that is good. Wow.
It's a flavor bomb, isn't it?
Oh my God, that is awesome.
Right? And the ragu is a lovely texture. It brings so much to the party in terms of just that meaty punch, but it's not like the meat is a star here. Everything has its role, and it goes well with the pasta. Just has a beautiful feel in the mouth, and the tomatoes just add that right tang.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
There's a little tanginess. That's right.
Yeah.
Super nice.
So there you have it. My very simple lamb neck ragu with a homemade San Marzano-based tomato sauce. Simple, healthy, and delicious. What are your go-to dishes that you have for the weeknight? And what is your favorite pasta? Put that in the comments below. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up and give me a like. And in the meantime, keep maximizing life's small pleasures. Welcome to Brian's channel. A food... What?
Brian's channel.
Okay. All right.
Brian's channel instead of Brian's table.
Oh, sorry. Oh, terrible. Okay. Tell me when.